We were texting back and forth. He sent me a lot of pictures. He has a bunch of life-size items too, and I was like, well, let's just go through the smalls first, and then we can, once we tear down the walls and make room, maybe get some life-size stuff too. So he has a lot of stuff. He has comic books, toys, a little bit of everything. So.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Brian from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm here at Utopia, Dallas Vintage Toys. The reason I came in today is I'm thinking about changing out some of my collection, and I wanted to see if I could speak with somebody in regards to what I brought today and what I'm looking for.
I'm turning on the computer, and Dorian said he wants this picture of this dude. We're gonna put it, see, so we're like, that's mine,
dude. That's the only thing I've ever seen that's come through that I actually want.
Bigger poster.
This guy's kind of spread out in a few bins. That's why I just brought this one bin in.
Like the more modern stuff, it's kind of hit or miss, and it really fluctuates quite a bit.
Well, I don't have too much modern here.
Okay, cool.
Like the wrestlers, a couple of Mortal Kombat. That's pretty much it. The other lot that I'll bring you will have some more, but not that much more.
Okay.
That also has all my carded stuff. Can I look around?
Yeah, make yourself at home.
I'm dying to see this store. Where's the graded room?
That's going to be...
Castle Grade School, right there.
Figures.
That's
awesome.
That's trouble. We do trade too. He has some Thundercat drillers. I see a hot spot right there. He has lots of Chrysler. I think he had Boglins. A little bit of there's a great Garlu, Toxic Crusaders. I mean, a lot of stuff that's not like mainstream type stuff, and it's kind of refreshing because like when you get the same like 92 Star Wars figures all the time or G.I. Joes, which we love, but it's cool to see it like a different variety or whatnot come in. So,
how excited are you about that?
More than the other one?
More than the other one?
I'm gonna let Dorian look at everything else. I'm going, ladies and gentlemen. It's my day off. Mini boggers.
I don't know how that bin ended up here, because usually I bring that to shows, and as little kids are walking by, I just throw them a little mini boglin. So I bought like 500 of them in a lot once. I don't know how that ended up here, but when I was packing, everything just kind of... That is incomplete.
Yep. Let's see.
This is a hydrant, I believe. Just FYI.
See which ones have weapons, which ones don't. And I know that we just listed lots of Bebop and Rocksteadies too.
How are their heads?
I didn't. Soft head, hard head.
And this is a good piece too, actually.
We sell them for the same price, loose, that is.
Everything kind of got thrown into my garage, except for what was in my vehicle from my last actual show, which was primarily like glass cases, and then just stuff in bins with like plastic racking in there. So it's kind of some of everything.
You said you've been collecting how long? Over 25 years?
30.
30 years?
More. Like formally collecting, probably 30. You know, buying and selling, I mean, I just do it for sport until this lunacy right now.
And you said your passion right now is the posters and paper items?
Yeah, I have a 2-sheet Jedi poster in French. That's probably my favorite piece. I also have a 2-sheet Tron in French that I love.
These are pretty sweet.
Yeah. I don't think I've had those in before.
No, I've never seen
these. We do have
before.
roller skates and other stuff.
Wow, I'm super curious on this one. We got to get a Google lens. This is 1991. We got the Soda Toys Toxie. This is cool. You got this in the case over here, but loose. You see this less loose than you do in the box. Let's see what we got.
Slipper. merch.
Hold on, before we click anything, what would you say the value on something Tox Crusader as random as that? The current asking price of the first thing that we look at.
35, 40 bucks.
You think 40 bucks?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go 60.
Currently sold out. It's a hot commodity.
What did it sell for?
Someone's asking that, but they're not selling for
But
that.
yeah, but we were way off. We wanted to see what the current was. What did this last?
Oh, wait,
sale
that was a
on?
watch. That was a watch.
This is so random, and it has such a niche collecting marketplace. We'll find out.
I was just walking around in circles because he was like measuring, so I'm like, okay, like I'm.
Check this out, though. Yeah. So right now we have. What do you think the current asking price is for these on the internet if you were to find them?
60 bucks.
I said 60 as well. He was in the 40 range, which I'll give him 40 for it right now, if he makes a steal. Because the last asking was 250.
Well, it's still there.
I know it's still there. Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna start throwing Beanie Babies up there and asking $1 million, man, and sell them for 50
I'm just
cents.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let's find out real quick. I know a guy that collects high-end vintage. He has a line of all the carded ones too. He's been collecting that line for like over 20 years. He's overseas.
What are they associated with any type of media? Or are they just a toy?
I think it kind of. I remember. Those figure. I think we had some of like the Bendums from the '60s where they had the astronaut Major Matt Mason. It kind of reminds me of that with the aliens, but they're smaller. So right after the Star Wars hype, everyone's like, "Hey, we'll make some aliens," and I guess that's Greedo. There might be Luke or Jawa. I don't know. Someone called that one an Uze, because it's blue, like blue stars or whatnot. So, and then the Adventure people, they made a little green robot similar to that as well. So, everyone just borrows a little bit of everything and just makes some cool toys.
This is an Ultraman villain. Batland. Big Jim
Big
Eagle.
Jim. Yeah, I was about to say that's basically
The precursor to Screech and Zord.
You guys see the cage? I don't remember if I brought the cage or not. There's some.
This one?
Yeah. One of them has a cage.
ooh, that's cool.
I believe I did.
So that's later in the line.
Yeah, it's European.
Super cool.
That's like a kind of a cheapy bin compared to some of the other ones. Some are better than others.
They're all toys, man.
We just found one of these in the warehouse. A little ET guy.
Oh yeah, little set of them. Miyagi, the other Daniel, probably like the competition Daniel. Sato and the dude. Oh yeah, that's a little knockoff one. We've had him in before. This one as well.
That's little mini.
Once again, these are popular in Europe, the Netherlands.
Yeah, I saw a lot of this.
Nether-
warehouse.
The nether
I use loaded,
regions.
dude.
No wonder they crave our toys, dude.
Mm-hmm.
These all look to be in very good shape.
And they're like stuffed too, right? They keep their. Yep, that's a
Smart.
good idea.
They're all stopped up, dude. They need to bog it out.
It's a roughage.
Come on, Boggy.
This is your favorite on top. Eagle Force.
They're all right.
Only it's the one that looks like a stalker.
My brother used to throw them at me. They're really not cool.
Am I your buddy? Eagle Force, get back.
Take that, Eagle Force.
I'm separating this.
I wanted your opinion. I wanted your opinion on this one.
Okay.
Oh no, not this one. The Luke Stormy that's in here. That one.
Okay.
Mr. Pink.
Mm-hmm. What's the question on him?
What do you think that helmet's legit?
I'd have to take it out and take a look at it.
He will know. Knowing him.
Also, I brought 3 pieces that maybe I can just leave them with you so you can get them
We usually just break them out of there, and like there's a guy that he overseas. He sent some stuff, and just because they probably won't grade the same again. And because I was chasing like a 12-back set carded, and I saw some 90s pop up, and I asked them, I was like, hey, if I switch over to archival UV case, they're like, they're probably not going to grade the same. So a 90 could be an 80 plus now. So it's just, yeah, then that's
a big drop.
People are chasing grades, you know. I mean, I would think so with the wear on it, and I could always pull up the Imperial Gunnery deal.
It looks legit.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks weird. He looks weird. He's just a weird looking Luke.
Well, he was probably in the Jedi or the ESB red trade case, and the pigment just goes over.
Yep. High grade. And it's AFA, so it's a little bit more credible, for lack of a better term.
I didn't know they graded Legos. The little mini guys.
I've had that thing for so long, I think they stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll stop like for a while to do things, I've noticed.
So you collect Star Wars too?
Yeah. I have a Kenner Star Wars collection sitting on my shelf. I like display it.
That's some Power of the Force figures.
Do you like how far into the line did you go? Do you have all of them?
Like 30 or so?
Yeah, I have like 30.
He is a Luke Stormtrooper somehow.
Yeah.
Man-to-man, hand carbonite.
I got this lot from
I think my kids just come up here. I said, no, you can't sell them if you take them from me. Put them on your shelf. Pretty much.
The original BC.
Yep, Big Jim.
Oh, there's some good packs in here, huh?
Oh yeah, that's the ticket.
That's it.
That's the one.
Jack Hanson cracker.
I'm gonna add up all the loose ones.
All the loose ones.
Yeah,
Is
just
that
all
what you do
of them.
first?
Well, I'll let him handle the rarer one.
The rare one.
Safari Joe. These guys just don't come in that often. The shield's always missing. And
Yes.
I mean, that's what I was telling them. I mean, it's cool that there's so much of this stuff, and it's a different flavor for the shop. So.
Absolutely. And this guy too?
Mongol, I think is his name.
Yeah, this is a pretty fun tub right here.
Bengali.
Bro.
Yeah, multiples of those.
I probably just one.
Okay.
With his axe too. And the axe looks good.
Yeah, and it's so randomly how I got him too. He actually came with all those Galaxy Warrior KO figures.
Nice.
He was in there. When I was going through it, I was like, what?
So I went in Italy for $100 and my friend snaked it for me. That's why I made this shirt.
Yeah.
Only
The origin.
The origin. The story of this shirt.
Yeah.
Then there was
Sunman.
He didn't have his weapon. Or maybe I do have his weapon. I think it's the new one.
And I have not
He's playing. I mean, yeah.
for the card.
No, this is
That's kind of where I'm like.
this is 80 something.
That's
All real accessories, no repro on the.
No, they're all real. The only one that I wasn't sure about was the Luke helmet.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because that figure came from a weird source. But no, all these are good. You know, just I think one of those guys does not have the shield.
Yeah.
And I wrote it on there that he's incomplete. He did have both pieces. I couldn't sleep last night, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, his mace and
Yeah, I was like, when I threw it in there, I was doing some back checking, and I was like, I don't remember seeing his brass knuckle thing.